Before our next match, let's take a look at events in Arlington, Texas 3 weeks ago.
Jody Dvorak is set to face yet another All-American RWL gal in America's sweetheart, 3P, patriotic Pam Parsons.
Counters with an elbow. Who's in? Whoa! Low blow!
Pam Parsons has been disqualified. Your winner by DQ, Jody Dvorak.
Okay, Pam, you've had 2 whole weeks to bask in the glory of a cheap-ass win, which is the only kind you could ever get on me. I remember looking up at that low blow, seeing you giggling like some kind of damn schoolgirl, like you had done something great. I bet Heathcote and Patty Waddy have been patting you on the back for a job well done. Tonight, Jody is getting even, and I hope they gotta stretcher you out like they have in the past. It's about to happen again. Maybe someday, you'll stop being stupid, Parsons, if you live long enough.
Hell hath no fury, it seems, like pissed off Jody Dvorak. And tonight, the Whip Kitten's got her claws out for America's sweetheart patriotic Pam Parsons in a grudge match from 3 weeks back.
And oh, boys, let me tell you, Jody Dvorak is madder than a wet hen about that low blow.
This next ladies division contest is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Huntington Beach, California, patriotic Pam Parsons.
And Jody's being a little bit paranoid, if I must say so, because Pam Parsons really hasn't said all that much about the low blow in the first place. She's kept real quiet about it, didn't want to make a big deal about the thing, but apparently Jody does, so here we are.
It's more obvious than the legacy media. That crack Jody made about Liberty Bell Danielle and Patty Powers patting Pam on the back for a win by a low blow. It just reeks of paranoia. Could it be that Jody and her bad reputation have her believing that everyone's out to get her? I mean, she's never really been, all that stable to start with.
But while I'm not playing devil's advocate here, the low blow from Pam was an illegal move which did cost her the match. Was it all the pent-up hostility for Jody just erupting, or did Pam do it with full understanding that it would cost her the match if the official saw it happen like he did? She's not talking, and we may never know what really went on inside Pam's mind at that moment.
And not for nothing, that might very well be for the best.
Her opponent accompanied by the $1 million man Ted DiBiase from Montana, California, the Whip Kitten, Jody Dvorak. While Jody's never been what you'd call popular, thanks to her old Bell Council history, she's met with a phenomenal level of success since winning the Ladies Memphis Million last December. And she intends to make an example of Pam Parsons to anyone else who might want to try replicating the stunt. If Pam's not on her game tonight, it could end up a costly evening for America's sweetheart.
And what if Pam's on the warpath too? We could be looking at one serious catfight here, and that could go rough on both opponents.
Well, Pam Parsons with a real steely glint in her eye right here. As Tom Kanamura sounds the bell, they come center ring, they lock up. Pam Parsons whips Jody to the far corner and immediately starts torturing her arm against that top rope. Jody counters with an elbow, rebounds off the ropes, and a rope-assisted bulldog for Pam Parsons. Down she goes as Jody Dvorak starts putting the boots, or sandals in this case, to patriotic Pam Parsons. And Pam Parsons not doing too well in the opening goings here, the first 30 seconds. As Jody Dvorak makes it plain she intends to hurt Pam Parsons in retaliation for the low blow 3 weeks ago in Texas. Drops a pair of knees into the back of Pam Parsons. And now raining hard right hands across Pam's head, follows it up with a stomp to the midsection. Goes right back, and now a series of lefts to the head, followed up with yet another stomp to the midsection. Off the ropes, moonsault, beautifully executed, cover, one. But only one. Pam Parsons powering out of that pin with the greatest of ease, rolls herself back up to her feet. They lock up, taken down by Jody Dvorak, and a schoolyard pummel as Pam Parsons tries to guard her face. Jody rounds her up. Oh man, what a nasty knee to the midsection and a series of kicks. And Pam Parsons has not mounted a whole lot of offense as of yet. Jody Dvorak urging Pam Parsons to get on her feet on the top rope. Here she goes. Oh, man, what a kick. Face, man. Pam Parsons in a whole lot of trouble here. And look at this, into a submission right off the bat. Tom Kanemaru monitoring Pam Parsons. Pam Parsons struggling, resisting to avoid tapping out. Jody Dvorak really cinching in on his hold. Releases the hold, in frustration, I suppose, with a stomp to the arm on Pam Parsons. 3P rounded up by the wrist, a knee to the head, and down she goes again. Off the ropes, another moonsault from Jody. Jody Dvorak right back on with a series of lefts to the head, a stomp to the midsection. Rounds her up by her wrist, a series of sharp kicks to the back, a kick to the face. Oh, man. Pam Parsons in some seriously deep kimchi here at the hands of Jody Dvorak, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, urging on his protege here as she drives another pair of knees into Pam Parsons' back. And again, right back with a ground and pound with a series of lefts and a stomp. Pam Parsons gathered up again. Jody rebounds off the ropes, fails to connect with that one. Pam Parsons with an opportunity here. Forearm takes Jody down right in the forehead. Pam Parsons follows it up with a series of stomps and kicks. And a leg snap. And Jody Dvorak, for the first time, is laid out on the canvas, and Pam Parsons is going to town. Beautifully executed moonsault right there from patriotic Pam Parsons. 3P. With a right and a left and another right and an uppercut that takes Jody down. Now a series of hard right hands across the head of the whip-getting Jody Dvorak. And the Memphis Millionaires is losing the momentum here as Pam Parsons really begins to put a little daylight between her and the whip-kitten. Pam with a kick, a right, a lock-up. Goes around, grabs the ankles, and there is the whirligig, the Whirlican Rana. And Pam Parsons thinks she might got it. One, but only one. Jody Dvorak powering out. Off the top rope, moonsault did not connect. Jody Dvorak getting out of the way just in time. Rounds up Pam Parsons, a kick, a punch, a left, a headlock takedown, and into a headlock on the mat. Right center ring. Ted DiBiase. Whatever he's been teaching Jody, it's been working. Jody Dvorak, all the way up on the top again, grabs a knee into the head of Pam Parsons, going for the cover here. This could be the end. 1, 2. Shut up. Pam Parsons, still in the game. Jody Dvorak rounds her up. She is stunned. Back to her senses. Rounds up. Clothesline from Jody. Takes Pam down again. I don't think I've ever seen Pam Parsons roughed up quite this way before. Face first into the canvas. Inverted Russian leg sweep. Pam Parsons with that wicked running kick. That Kinshasa goes for the cover. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. But no. Again, Pam Parsons getting the left shoulder up. She's looking at Ted DiBiase going, what the hell do I need to do to put her away? They lock up. Knees to the head for Jody Dvorak from Pam Parsons. Jody counters Pam. We'll do the hustle here and a kick from Pam. A couple of kicks. A kick to the head. Another kick that's countered by Jody Dvorak. Jody off the ropes. Flying fist. Takes down Pam Parsons again. And the momentum has shifted yet one more time. Parsons laid out center ring. Jody Dvorak on the top rope. High risker double boot stomp right into the midsection of Pam Parsons. Pam rounded up a kick from Jody, and she's just reeling. Pam whipped over the top rope outside and onto the floor. As the $1 Million Man looks on, Jody Dvorak slides out onto the bottom rope. And more right hands to the head on the outside as referee Tom Kanemaru begins the count. Jody countered by Pam with a kick to the head. Pam rounds Jody up. A kick, a chop, another chop, and an elbow to the head. Jody Dvorak counters. Pam trying to mount some more offense here. Locks up Jody. Jody with a kick to the midsection. Jody countered by Pam, taken down. Pam rounds her up again. Hard right hand puts Jody up against the barricade, and she don't look good. Pam Parsons sets her up over the barricade, and a boot to the side of the head for Jody Dvorak. Jody rounded up again. Rolled back inside the ring. Here comes Pam Parsons in hot pursuit. America's Sweetheart slammed face first to the canvas by Jody. Now Jody again making her way all the way up to the top turnbuckle as Pam Parsons tries to get to her feet, but changes her mind. Look at this. Oh man, wheelbarrow DDT from Pam Parsons. Kick to the back. Start to the chest. Another kick to the chest, and Jody Dvorak is on the receiving end again. Drives a knee into the arm of Jody Dvorak. Pam Parsons rounds her up. Kick to the back. And yet again, the momentum has shifted. Pam Parsons still in this thing, still got a chance to win it. Pam drives a knee into the arm of Jody Dvorak yet again. Rounds Jody back up. Misses with that swing, but nails her with a couple of good kicks and a chop and a kick. And Jody Dvorak up against the ropes as Pam Parsons whips her. Ducks under. Look at this right here. Beautifully executed Hurricane Rana. Sends Jody flying ass over tea kettle. A couple of kicks. Jody Dvorak catches a basement drop kick from patriotic Pam Parsons. Pam Parsons pulling away quick here. Oh, there he goes. The land of hope and glory right there. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, and no. Jody Dvorak again somehow just getting that left shoulder up. Defying the land of hope and glory from Pam Parsons. Pam rounds her up. Kick to the head. Locks her up. Jody with a kick to the midsection. Jody locks her up. Whips Pam out over the top rope and onto the floor for a second time. Ted DiBiase getting out of the way as Jody makes her way to the top rope. It's going to be a nasty one. Pam Parsons gets up to her feet. Here we go. Oh, man. Diving forearm off the top rope from 10 feet up from Jody Dvorak. And now Jody raining lefts onto the head of Pam Parsons. And following it up with a series of stomps and kicks. Oh, man, I think Jody Dvorak is mad. Jody again putting the boots to Pam Parsons, ignoring the referee's count completely, and determined to hurt Jody, to hurt Pam Parsons as bad as she possibly can in the time allotted. Jody Dvorak rounds Pam up again. Jody makes her way back inside the ring. Referee continues to count on a stunned Pam Parsons. Pam Parsons still hasn't come to her senses. Over the top rope, another forearm from Jody. Takes down a stunned Pam Parsons. Pam back on her feet now. Locks up Jody. Gets her back inside the ring again. Looks like she's determined to bring an end to this one at this point. Jody Dvorak. Whoa, what a shot. Takes Pam down. Driving a knee into the leg of patriotic Pam Parsons. And once again, the momentum has seesawed in this one like crazy. Pam Parsons with a kick winds up the arm of Jody Dvorak. Jody being taken for a little walk here off the top rope. Beautiful arm drag from 3P. Pam Parsons rounds her up from behind. Whoa, what a suplex from 3P. Pam Parsons dragging a stunned out Jody Dvorak to center ring. Beautifully executed moonsault. Jody might want to think about going for a pin at this point. Oh, there it is. And a hope and glory one more time. Pam covers 1, 2, and no. Again, somehow. Oh, man, Pam is mad. Jody finding her way out of a sticky situation yet again. Jody back on her feet. There's the Kinshasa one more time. Knock Jody's about head off. 1, 2, 3. Well, that is the end of that one. Jody Dvorak achieving some form of satisfaction here.
The time, 10 minutes and 5 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, Jody Dvorak.
While she didn't have Pam Parsons sent out of here on a stretcher, I'm sure Jody Dvorak is well pleased and satisfied with the 1-2-3 on Pam Parsons in retaliation for the low blow from 3P in their previous match in Texas a few weeks ago. Plus, I think that despite her money and despite the power she wields with that contract briefcase, I suspect the Woodkitten's feeling as little been persecuted by all her many rivals, including American Powers.
Whole lot more snarl when we come back. Up next, an 8-man tag you're definitely not going to want to miss.